Today I'm going to show you how to join legs using chain stitches and not leaving any gaps in the middle that need to be closed later. So in my pattern I make 3 chain to join the legs. You just follow whatever the pattern says, and then you join the legs with 1 single crochet. Now what we usually do is we crochet around the leg, then on the chain, around the second leg, and back on the chain. And that's where we have gaps every time, is when we go from the leg to the chain. So the important thing is that you do not change the total number of stitches in the round. In my case, I have 18 stitches here, 18 stitches here, and then 6 stitches on the legs. That makes 42. I still want to have 42 stitches in the end. So now I joined with 1 single crochet. That's 1. I need 18, so I'm just going to continue. 1, 2, 3, 16, 17, 18. So now usually I will just continue on the chain, and that would leave a huge gap here. So what we're going to do is every time we go from the leg to the chain or the chain to the leg, we are going to add a decrease, a regular decrease, not an invisible one. And the important thing is that you also need to add a stitch each time, so you do not change the total number of stitches in the round. Like here I already have a stitch, so I'm just going to start my decrease in the same stitch. So here I go to my 3 chain, drop a loop and decrease. For the chains that are in the middle, you just crochet normally, you don't do anything differently. And then it's the first and the last one that will have decreases in them. So now this is the third and last one. Same thing, I draw up a loop, I go to the body and I draw up a loop, and I'm going to make another decrease. But this will count as my 3rd chain, not as my 1st stitch, which means I need to add another stitch here to make sure that I will still have 18 stitches around. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And here we do the same thing. So I made 18 stitches around the leg. I am going to start a decrease in the same stitch as my last one. Then I go to my chain and I decrease there. For the second one, the middle one, I just single crochet normally, and then the last one we make a decrease. And also make sure that you add a stitch in the end. So don't forget to add this last stitch in the end to make sure that you still have the correct number of stitches around. I should have 42, so let's count just to make sure. 42 stitches. As you can see, I do not have, I'm really pushing through, and I don't have any gaps between the legs. And now I can just continue following the pattern, and I don't have any gaps to close later. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions.